That's a lot better. What's up guys, welcome back to another video on the Planet Stang YouTube channel. Now, as you can see, I'm at Oxford and behind me the truck is there once again. And that is for reasons. After the long tubes, this thing is ridiculous and I'm not a fan. So we're gonna yeet this exhaust off this truck here, and we got another one sitting right there on the floor, so I'm gonna go show it to you right now. So as you can see, we're going with the Mbrp exhaust once again, for reasons. One, exhausts are expensive and Mbrps are very well reasonably priced. Now the other reasons that I'm kind of wanting to change is because of the side exit, which I do love, but since it's so close to the cab of the vehicle, it vibrates the entire inside like crazy. So the new one, which I will show you here in a minute, actually exits the rear of the truck right under the bumper. And it comes with a massive resonator and a massive muffler. So this should make a hell of a bit of a difference, I'm hoping. So I'm gonna get this box torn open, kind of show you what's going on inside, and I'll be right back with you. All right guys, as you can see, full exhaust in a pile. We got our tips here, little baby muffler, and a giant resonator. At least I think that's the resonator, because this makes more sense that would be the muffler, because it's got the flange on it. That would go right chair. So we got all of the stuff out. As you see, if it's anything like the last one I did, it comes with this long, this one right here, comes with that long pipe because it's made to fit basically every version of this truck, whether it's extended cab, extended bed, all that. Same thing with this, I had to cut it to size. So I'm hoping that shouldn't be too hard. It wasn't the last time. So yeah, that's everything. So we're gonna go ahead and pull this exhaust off and start throwing up the new stuff. All right guys, as you can see, got the old exhaust off. Now we just got to figure out how to put this together. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to figure this out, and I'll bring you guys back on once I kind of get an idea of what's going on. All right guys, well after doing a little bit of research here, I figured it out. So if you don't intend on being ridiculously loud for no damn reason, you don't need that. This is what you need, which is what I'm doing because I'm trying to make it quieter, not louder. So I was correct. This is the muffler, and that they're calling this piece a front pipe, but it's a resonator. So basically that goes on first, then this attaches to that, and then those pipes attach to that, and then those attach to those, and then obviously your tips go on. Or I might have those two backwards. I can't quite remember. But regardless, we're gonna throw her together and we're gonna see what we can get done here. So, obviously you already saw I pulled all that stuff off. So all I gotta do now is grab their front pipe and hook it up, and then hook up the muffler, and then I'll bring you guys right back on. Alright guys, as you can see, got the front piece on here. What I am calling the resonator, what they're calling the front pipe. Now all I need is a clamp and the muffler. One thing to note whenever you're doing exhaust work, if you don't already know and you're kind of a noob, and I've been there before, trust me, make sure your clamps are loose until you're done plumbing the system. Because if not, you can pivot something and it's gonna fight you. So just leave it loose, just put it somewhere where it ain't gonna fall, and plumb your system, and then tighten it and get all your angles right when you're done. So as you can see, we got the muffler resonator hooked up. Now I gotta grab the next pipes that hook up to it. That's, I'm assuming, wrap over the rear end and then head towards the back, and I'll bring you guys back on once we get that plumbed. Alright guys, well, after looking into this a little bit further, I was like, this thing isn't fitting, bro. Like, what is going on? I was wrong about that extension pipe that they give you, so let me just show you what's going on real quick. So that's the extension pipe I was talking to you about. Similarly to this one that was that long originally. As you can see, this is nowhere near long enough. It's because you got to put the extension pipe between these two. So forgive me if I'm steering you the wrong way, but I am an idiot, and I thought maybe it was right based on this diagram they gave me, because they kind of just put this next to this, and I was like, oh no, they just go next to each other. It should be long enough. But I was wrong, so disregard that. I'm gonna get this cut down to size. I already know from the last time it needs to be 25¼ long, so I will mark that off and cut her down, and we should be good to go. So I'll bring you guys back on after that. So side note for you guys, as you can see, I got it marked at about 25¼ just about. Little trick is take you one of the clamps. Let me get this moved out of the way here. Take your clamp, slide it on, and you can tighten it down, or you can just leave it loose, whatever you feel like doing, and then you're able to mark it a little easier to give you a better straight line cut if you like. But yeah, so I'm gonna get this cut and I'll bring you guys right back on. And just like that, she's cut. I don't know if you guys have ever seen one of these tools before, but that's what I have. I'm currently at a sawzall blades. So yeah, you just kind of, these discs cut the pipe once you put it where you want, and just like that, she's off. So I'm gonna clean this up because it does give it some sharp edges, and we should be able to throw her together. So let me do that and I'll be right back. All right guys, as you can see, we got that cut pipe attached with one clamp there, which again isn't tight. And this custom little clamp hanger mabob guy, it's actually kind of trick. It slips into the nut of the regular clamp. It's got this little provision cut out in it, which is kind of nice. So next, we gotta try to throw that on for the second time. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and I'll bring you guys right back on. All right guys, as you can see, past the muffler, we got the one over axle pipe for the passenger side, and then the exits around this area for the driver. Now it's all extremely loose still, obviously, so it's not the final location. I believe this needs to kind of twist that way a little bit, but again, it's all loose. I'm just kind of trying to plumb it. So far, not too bad. I will bring you guys on once I have an update. All right guys, I finally got it done. Now, keep in mind, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just trying to get it as close as possible, because frankly, it is probably well after 8 o'clock on a Monday. Well, almost 7:45, but I made it as good as I could. I'll probably adjust it these next couple of days to try to get it a little more better out the back, because the tips aren't exactly facing the way I'd like them to be, but I can show you anyway. So here we go. So starting from the front, we got our resonator, extension pipe, muffler. You got your left hand, or I guess your passenger side, so it'd be your right hand over axle, left hand over axle. Then the pipes that run out the back to there and to there. Now, as you can see, that one isn't half bad. Now, this one's kind of got an angle to it, and it's kind of coming out at the corner. But And then on top of that, I had to put some heat tape around this because it's touching on my e-brake cable and a harness, so I didn't want to burn it. And that's probably due to the fact that it's not 100% perfect. And haven't put the tips on yet because I wanted to spray them black because I didn't feel like spending another, I think it was $200 for the black version of this exhaust. So I said, fuck that. And then this is sketch, but it's what I got to do for now because I forgot when I put that exhaust on it, I threw away the exhaust hanger that bolts into that hole right there because I didn't think I'd ever need it again. But luckily that exhaust is going on my dad's truck, which is the same truck as this, just different trim level. And I can probably just gank the one off of his. And I know you're watching this, Dad, so sorry, but I guess I'm gonna kind of need it. But like I said, I'm gonna try to adjust these a little bit within the next couple of days. But yeah, now I just gotta lower it down and start her up and show you guys. I might just do a start up in here and then, or maybe I'll just do it outside because it echoes in here. So I'll show you guys that in just a second. Guys, all done, got the place all locked up. Now we gotta hear what this sucker sounds like. That's a lot better. Just got a nice little rumble to her. Now we don't know what it's gonna be like when I drive it, but when I was pulling it out, it was leaps and bounds better. So let's hop in the truck and see what goes. All right, guys, in the truck, first pull out. It's definitely quiet. I'll give it that. Oh my God, that's crazy. It's got some of that fluttery to it. I don't know if I'm not a big fan of that just yet, but it's at least it's not so loud that I have to scream to get my point across over camera or otherwise. But that's so quiet. I think that's quieter than it was when it didn't have headers. I mean, it still makes noise, so I'm happy, but what the heck? We're gonna have to get into it a little bit just to see what happens. Ooh. Ugh, truck life. Okay, here we go. It's so quiet. How the heck? I didn't think it'd be that quiet. That's crazy, bro. What the heck? Okay, guys, I just rewatched that clip. It sounds so much louder on camera. Like, I am not even bullshitting. I swear to everything. You cannot hear it. Like, you can, but it sounds way louder than it actually is. I swear. I wish you guys could be here to hear it, but it is not that loud, I promise. I'm not fucking with you. Like, I'm almost 100% sure it was louder with the old exhaust without the headers when it had cats. It's legitimately so quiet. That is wild. Wow. That's just crazy, bro. Alright, well, we're about to hop on the highway, like literally right now. And I guess we could do it with the window closed. Just to see, you know. For drone and all that. It's so quiet. Oh my God, you would never know it had headers on it, bro. I swear, you would never know. Dude, I've been driving this thing for like, excuse me, for probably like close to a month now, I want to say. Like maybe it hasn't been that long. Maybe it's been like two weeks, 3 maybe, I don't know. And it's been an earful. It sucked. It really freaking sucked. And I'm used to loud cars and shit. So like, but it's my daily. I don't want it to be that loud. But I'm doing 75 mile an hour. I really hope the audio doesn't screw it up. It could be because I'm using my phone, because me and Andy were doing things over the weekend that you don't know about yet because it's coming out in a future video. But I left my camera bag with all the cameras and obviously everything else there. So I had to use my phone because we need a video for you guys for this week, because we're not giving up on this YouTube thing. But yep, 75 mile an hour right now, and it hasn't been this quiet in a while, bro. I know I shouldn't, but I'm half tempted to take like the muffler off, but I feel like that's what's doing most of the quiet part, you know? Because the other thing was just a straight through thing. I don't know. You leave a comment down below. Like, I don't know if it's just me, but I swear I'm not lying when I say this thing is not that loud. It's just not. It was ridiculous before. Because the exhaust, I mean, you saw it wasn't that long. Versus I got a whole exhaust going out to the back bumper now. That is crazy. It's got long tube headers, bro. And no kitty cats. They're not there. Or they are there for sure. Yeah, they're there. I mean, my engine light isn't on. It's not on. There's no engine light. So they're not there. But regardless, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I certainly did. I didn't think it would lose that much sound. I'm not gonna lie. Cause I mean, holy hell, man. Like, I could go on this all day, but if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to comment, like, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video, guys. Please share the video, leave a comment down below, like it. Dude, this YouTube stuff is finally kind of starting to work out for us, because we're getting like a decent amount of like subscribers now, and like each video is going well over 100 views, at least for the most part. Our YouTube shorts are taking off. Like, throw us a bone, subscribe to the channel. We're a bunch of goobers, but for now, we'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.